Willie D live.
Like, I'm gonna be real. I don't believe in high risk, high reward. I think I could take a low risk and still get a high reward.
I like how you said that.
I think I could take a low
That's
risk.
interesting.
Yeah, I could take low
Tell
risk,
me
high
more.
reward. All right, so let's think about this. So let's say you said something. You said you look for the small cap coins, right? You can put $1,000 in, and it can turn into $100,000. But if it don't, you lose $1,000. You okay with that? I'm not mad at that. But in my mind, I can take a low risk and still get that same reward, but I may not get it tomorrow in 24 hours, but I may can get it in 6 months.
Yeah. See, and I play that game too with the crypto. So that's why I said I do the low risk, the high risk.
Reward, yeah.
I do all of that.
Of course, it should be a part of
I
you.
do the low cap, I do the mid cap, I do the high, do the high cap. But you're right. You know, like I have some of those positions where I take a lower risk, and over time it would be a high reward.
Yeah, like my team right there. So they with me a lot. So we be in the studio, we'll be sitting down, and especially B. We'd be sitting down, and I'd be like, B, that thing went up. And we made $60,000 a day. You know what I'm saying? But that's something, prime example. So matter of fact, today, this company called Celsius, it's the company that makes the drinks. Today, the company popped $23, right? It popped $23 today. Now, my holding in that, because I own 250 shares of it, that's $23 on 250 shares that just popped today. You know what I'm saying? But also, prime example.
Where did you get in at?
I think we even had it now, I won't say at 130. It's now 190 something, 180 something today. We got in at probably got in at 125. But we probably only had it 4 months at best. 3 months at best, we up like 40-something% on it. Right? But that's in buy and hold. So if I'm playing an options game, that's where they really be seeing me killing in that. So I think maybe 3 weeks ago, a month ago, we was in this Facebook stock. We was in Facebook, and I said I was in Aruba for my birthday. This was a month ago. When they dropped the Threads app, when they dropped that, I said, ooh, this one of them ones. Because they did like 7 million subscribers in an hour, and in a week they did like 30 million. 100 million, something like that. I said, I know how the stock market, they're going to look at this as good news. This is going to drive the stock up. Why? Because Mark Zuckerberg, their business is based around data, and data sells ads. I said, so that's 100 million new subscribers he have in another app that he owns. This is going to push the stock up. We got in at 288. We bought 30 contracts. It cost me $113,000. But in a week, that $113,000 already made me $60,000. By time 2 weeks ago, before when I sold it, that one stock had already made me about $70,000 from that play.
So how long did you stay in the option? How long was your option?
So I stayed in that one about a month, but I wanted to be.
Did you go to the end of the contract?
No. So I got out early. So I wanted to be in it for a year. So I love leap options, which give me the opportunity to be in it for 6 months, 8 months, 1 year, 15 months, 18 months. I got out of there early because I said, August is the second worst month in the stock market. September is the first worst month in the stock market. Together, the average stock has a return of 0.2%. The market had went down 2 days in a row. This play was up 130%. Before I sold it, it was down to 80%. I said, you know what? Since I know what's ahead right now, let me take this 80% profit, take this $60,000, $70,000, put it on the side, and I let the market do what it do. The stock now is at 304. So if I would have stayed in it, I would have gave the market all those gains back. So that's the only reason I ain't staying in it. So not only am I about understanding what I'm doing, I'm also understanding the environment I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Environment is everything. So what type of economic environment is the stock market in? And that also make me make great decisions. So I'm like, right now for the next 2 months, I'm going to just chill on my option plays, and I'm going to just let my other accounts just do what they do. But we talking about in 1 month, from one play, we made 60 grand. right? It ain't what I would never leverage 113 to make 60. I want 113 to make me 226. But because the story changed, I'm not never gonna be mad at a $60,000 profit.
Right.
Right.
Let's say I'm listening to this podcast right now. Hell, I'm Willie D. I'm Willie D back in the 80s.
Come on.
I got a job for the Houston Chronicle. I'm selling door-to-door subscriptions.
Okay.
And I'm getting about $300-400 a week.
Okay.
Let's say my bills are covered, and at the end of the week, maybe I got $100 to spare.
Mm-hmm.
How can I get in the game?
So I think the first thing that person should do is build the liquidity up. So I think what you should do is say, let me split the $100 and say, let me put 50 up to save or 25 to save and put 75 in the market. Because I'm a firm believer in investing more than you save. But the issue that a lot of people going to have is they're going to try to invest the whole 100. And because they try to invest the whole 100, when something happen in life, now they got to sell the investment because you on a financial edge. So what I would tell you to do is, take that 100 and every time you get paid, break it down so you can build up some of your savings money and you can build your investment money up. And if something happen in life, you ain't got to sell your investment. You can sell the savings and build that back up.
So what's a good number to start with? Like I guess you could start with any number, but in your mind, if you what's in your mind would be like a number you say, man, that's too late. Wait till you get $500. Wait till you get $1,000.
I think because everybody and this ain't me trying to devoid the question. I think everybody's financial situation is different, and so, man, OG, you might can start with 5,000. Wait, OG, you might can start with 500,000. Yeah,
I can.
But somebody else, $500 is a stretch for them.
Yeah.
So my thing is always, it's not where you started, it's where you in at, but I want you to be in position. I've been saying is pushing this lately. You ain't got to be right, I just need you to be in position. So if we make it a habit of saying, all right, if I want to get in this game and play it, every time I get paid, I'm about to put money in my investing account. And watch this. I'm going to find one company that I really want to own. And let's say I want to own Apple. For every week, I'm going to put money in this account, and at the end of the month, I'm going to buy me an Apple stock. I don't care what the price is, because you beginning. I don't need you to focus on being Warren Buffett right now. I don't need you to focus on trying to be Wall Street Trapper right now. I need you to focus on getting consistent at playing the game.
Yeah, and let me say this right quick, too. For those of you who might be a little intimidated by getting into the stock market, you can put that on automatic.
Yep.
You can basically there's a feature that are on these trade sites that will allow them to take money out your
every
account
week.
Automatically weekly. Yeah.
Yep. So that would be my thing first is every week find a stock that you want, Apple, whatever. Apple costs $140 something. Every week I'm going to put money here. Once at the end of the month, however much I got, I'm going to just buy the Apple stock. I don't care what the price is. Next month, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just buy the Apple stock. Next month, I'm going to just keep doing that. Because what you're doing is you're getting accustomed to playing the game. You're getting accustomed to delegating your money. I'm playing a game, and every week I'm putting $25 up to save. Every week I'm playing a game, and I'm putting $25 up to save. At the end of the month, I'm going to buy the Apple stock, and now I got $100 saved. Guess what? Next month, I'm going to do it again. What's going to happen is internally, you're going to start saying, you know what? I don't really need to be eating that. I don't really need to be spending that. So now instead of me saying 75, man, this week I'm putting 100 in there and I'm putting $50 in the savings. We move like that. Once we see progress, that's human nature. That ain't black, that ain't white, that's human nature. If I see progress in anything, I'm going to attack it. And I'm going to attack it vigorously. So building that habit of doing it every week as much as you can, start wherever you can. In order to build a house, you got to start with one brick. And so that's my goal. That would be my thing, is start what you can, but let's make it an automatic withdrawal every week that we putting the money in the account. And then once a month, you buying a stock that you like. And now let's go even a little further. You can say, once I buy 10 shares of Apple, now I'm going to go to my next company. So once I bought the 10 shares of Apple, now let me find another company I want to buy 10 shares in. Once I get 10 shares of this company, let me find another. Then once you get 5 companies, now you got 50 shares. Let's make the goal 100 now. All right, now I want 50 more shares of Apple, 50 more shares of this other company, 50 more shares. You feel what I'm saying, OG?
I know what you're saying because I do the same thing.
Yeah, we taking it step by step. We ain't even making this hard.
Yeah.
We making this, now what happens is you become repetitious. Okay, I got my, let me just 10 shares. I got 5 set stocks. I done bought 10 shares in each one. My next goal, 20 shares. Boom, now you're going to look back in a year or two, you like, damn, I got 70 shares. Boy, I ain't even know I could do that.
Yeah.
Because now you're not focused on trying to get it right. I'm not trying to focus on getting it at a discount like Wall Street Trapper. He been doing this a little longer than me. Wall Street Trapper on his 2nd book, his 3rd book. I'm on the 1st book, chapter 1. We in 2 different, you know what I'm saying? So I want you to start there and then move your way up.
Yeah.